Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Learning English with Martha. Today, I'm going to be taking you on the topic reported speech. Reported speech. So what's reported speech? Reported speech is when you tell someone what another person said. When you tell someone what someone else said, you are making a reported speech. Okay? Reported speech is also called an indirect speech. That's another word for reported speech, indirect speech. And it is called an indirect speech because you are reporting what someone else said. In English language, we have direct speech and indirect speech. Direct speech is when, like example, I make a statement. My statement is a direct speech. And then when you come to tell someone else what I said, it becomes an indirect speech. And in other words, a reported speech. For example, I have this example, number one, direct speech, okay? And this is the speech made in a direct form. I want to go home. This is a direct speech said by James. James said, I want to go home. That's it. I want to go home, said James. This is a direct speech, directly from James. And then someone comes to report what James had said, and she said, James said that he wanted to go home. James said that he wanted to go home. That's a reported speech, reporting what James had said. There is one thing spectacular about reported speech. Direct speech will always have a quotation mark indicating that is directly from the speaker. I repeat, direct speech will always have the quotation mark in inverted comma here, which indicates that it is purely a direct speech from the speaker. Then the reporter comes to report the speech. He removes the quotation mark or the inverted comma, he removes it completely. So every reported speech does not have the inverted comma or the quotation mark because the reporter is not the direct speaker of the word. He's not the direct presenter. He is only reporting what someone else said. So a lot of things change in the reported speech. I repeat the question, the statement made by James again. I want to go home, said James. And then reporting, say James said that he wanted to go home. Number two example says that in the direct speech, you say, I will see the manager, said Mary. I would see the manager, said Mary. You can observe the quotation mark indicating that this statement is a direct speech from Mary. And then someone comes to report what Mary had said. And he says, Mary said that she would see the manager. Mary said that she would see the manager. Okay? When you change direct speech to reported speech, there is usually a back shift. What's a back shift? The present tense becomes past tense in reported speech. The present tense you have in the direct speech changes to past tense. That's a back shift when you are reporting. And for example, we have the first sentence says, I want to go home. James said, I want to go home. Now, James said that he wanted to go home. You see, want has now shifted to wanted. That's a back shift. It occurs in reported speeches. You change the present tense to past tense. And then will here changes to would. In fact, every modal verb changes from present tense to past tense, apart from must, ought to, used to. Must remains must when you are changing to reported speech, okay? And then I have said that when you change direct speech to reported speech, there is usually a back shift. So back shift here, I talk about present tense changing to past tense. And then you also have pronouns changes also. Pronouns change their forms also. As when you see we will change to they. We will go home, said James. James said that they would go home. So we will change to they, and will change to would. Okay? Another statement. This is the girl I told you about. This is the girl I told you about. This is a direct speech. Reported speech says, that was the girl I told you about. The same way, time also change. Now changes to then. Today changes to that day. Bring the pen now, commanded Joseph. Joseph commanded that we should bring the pen then. Now changes to then. Today changes to that day. Yesterday changes to previous day. They were here yesterday, said the teacher. The teacher said that they were there the previous day. Yesterday changes to the previous day. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do right now. Click on the bell button and you'll be notified whenever I do a post.